Let's talk about 9/11. 9/11 was a day that 3 airplanes had crashed into 3 major buildings in America. One had crashed into the Pentagon.
We have a breaking news story to tell you about. Apparently, a plane has just crashed into the World Trade Center here in New York.
The World Trade Centers had both fell 60 seconds apart. The structures were supposed to last for eternity, for as long as it could. The structures was actually supposed to last even if things had happened to the structure. Many people had think, well, one of the conspiracies is that 9/11 was for insurance money. In the 1990s, there was an explosion in the basement of the World Trade Center, the South World Trade Center. So wouldn't you think that was a clue? Don't you think? It's been said to be an inside job. It always was said to be an inside job. It always been to be an inside job. It's one of those things that you just have to take a look at and you just have to see for yourself.
About 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago.
Security has been heightened at federal courts. All federal buildings, we are now learning, in West Virginia, in Maryland, in Pennsylvania, and in Delaware are closed. In Dallas,
that there were only but one plane that crashed into the World Trade Center, and that the other one was digitally added within, get this, video. Some people who witnessed it, 9/11 there, they said they seen a plane, but could it been so that we were assimilated to see it, that the plane was digitally, and that there were explosives in the building? Have you ever seen someone who went bankrupt? Even people said they probably went bankrupt 9/11. This is a conspiracy theory that's been going around for years and years. Was 9/11 an inside job? And we're here to discuss about 9/11 inside job.
San Francisco area architect Richard Gage has marshaled evidence he believes shows the World Trade Center towers were destroyed in a controlled demolition.
There's so many problems to this official fairy tale we're being fed.
He points to World Trade Building number 7, a 47-story tower that was not hit by an airplane, yet collapsed in 40 seconds. The official version blamed fire.
Building 7 tells us that there's a cover-up. Building 7 is the smoking gun of 9/11.
As you can see in the video, there's a 1-second frame between the fire and the video. If you slow the video down, you see nothing right. So where's there a bomb in the Pentagon? And where is the plane? Many people have said after the Pentagon had went down, it had disintegrated to the ground, that there was no plane to be found. So is that something to be questioned about? Don't you think? So I just had a conspiracy theory right then. So the Twin Towers, both big buildings, right? So those both big buildings, it was in New York. And if you notice that all of America's information is in Washington, D.C., Maryland, and it's also in New York. They store files in like places in New York because that's like the capital business in America. It always has been. So what if something that was important to America and that was not meant to get out was in that building, and it was files in that building, and that's why they like pay somebody to like crash the building. That's crazy, right? Yes, it is. What if 9/11 was meant to cover up something tremendous? What if 9/11 was meant to cover up America's secrets? That's mind-blowing, right? 9/11 is all about a big major scam. This was a big insurance fraud scam. Big businessmen got millions $100 just from